You want to change your life? You want to level up? Then it's time to talk to yourself like a champion. I'm not talking about those pity party conversations you have in your head, telling yourself you're not good enough or that things aren't working out. No, I'm talking about starting today, right now, telling yourself that you are built for greatness. You've got what it takes to overcome any obstacle in your way, but it all starts with the words you speak to yourself. Positive self-talk isn't about lying to yourself or pretending everything is perfect when it's not. It's about recognizing your potential, acknowledging your strengths, and choosing to speak life over your circumstances. It's about flipping the script in your mind and telling yourself, I can do hard things. I am capable of overcoming this. The people who succeed in life aren't necessarily the ones who are the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who believe in themselves, who talk to themselves like they have already achieved their goals, who approach challenges with a mindset that says, this is temporary. I can push through. They don't wait for the world to give them permission to succeed. They give themselves permission by speaking the language of victory every single day. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your life is to stop listening to the negative self-talk that has been ingrained in you over time. From childhood, many of us are taught to be humble, to downplay our achievements, and to avoid bragging or boasting. While humility is important, there is also power in claiming your success and acknowledging your worth. When you don't speak up for yourself, when you don't recognize the greatness inside of you, you allow the world to define your worth for you. You allow the opinions of others to shape how you see yourself. The key to true self-confidence is not external validation. It's internal validation. It's the ability to look in the mirror and say, I am enough. I am worthy of success. I have everything I need within me to make this happen. The more you tell yourself these things, the more you begin to believe them. And when you truly believe in your own power, you start to take action in alignment with that belief. When a challenge comes, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, this is too much, I can't handle this. It's easy to let fear take over, to convince yourself that you're not strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough. But that's the trap, and that's where your mindset has to change. You've got to stop looking at the challenge as a threat and start looking at it as an opportunity to prove your strength. This is your moment to show the world that you will not be defeated by anything. Every time you face a challenge, you have a choice. You can either let it define you as a failure, or you can define yourself by how you respond to it. And every time you rise above, every time you push through, you build your confidence and resilience. You learn to trust yourself more. You learn that there is nothing that can stop you if you don't let it. Challenges are a part of the process. They are a natural part of growth. But the key to overcoming them is your willingness to face them head on, with your head held high and your heart full of belief. The key is to change your perspective. When you face adversity, don't see it as something to fear or something to avoid. See it as your opportunity to prove to yourself what you're truly capable of. See it as the proving ground where you show the world that you won't back down no matter what. Your ability to overcome challenges is what defines you. It's what separates the winners from the losers. So when challenges come your way, remember, this is your moment to shine. This is your chance to rise above, to show yourself and the world that nothing can stop you. And when you push through, when you come out on the other side stronger than ever, you will have built the kind of resilience that guarantees your success in anything you set out to do. Energy and relentlessness are the driving forces that will keep you moving toward your goals when everything else tells you to stop. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short is often the level of energy they bring to their work, their focus, and their determination to keep pushing forward no matter the obstacles they encounter. You see, success isn't always about talent or intelligence. It's about how much energy you put into your efforts and how relentlessly you pursue your goals, even when things aren't easy. Energy isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional too. The energy you bring to the table every single day will determine the level of commitment you have toward your success. Are you fully engaged in your work? Are you giving your best effort, or are you just going through the motions? Every action you take, every step you make toward your goal requires energy. And if you aren't putting in the right kind of energy, you won't see the results you want. You can't expect to succeed if you're only halfway invested. Success requires 100% of your energy, focus, and commitment. It requires you to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and give your absolute best. Relentlessness is the attitude that drives you to keep going when everyone else has given up. It's the refusal to accept failure as an option. It's waking up every day with the mindset that no matter what happens, you will keep fighting until you achieve your goals. People who are relentless don't allow setbacks or difficulties to stop them. They don't let failure knock them down for good. Instead, they use every challenge as fuel to drive them forward. The road to success is not a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. But relentless individuals don't look at those obstacles as roadblocks. They look at them as opportunities to prove that they are stronger than anything that stands in their way. The key to energy and relentlessness is consistency. It's not enough to give 100% effort one day and then slack off the next. Success is built on consistent action. If you want to achieve something great, you have to show up every single day, even on the days when you don't feel like it, even when things get tough. That's the difference between those who reach their goals and those who fall short. Relentless people don't give up when it gets hard. They keep going, day in and day out, pushing through the challenges and staying focused on the bigger picture. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going your way, when you don't see immediate results, or when you face setbacks. But that's when your energy and relentless attitude become most important. The people who make it through the tough times are the ones who refuse to quit. They stay focused, keep their energy high, and push through the discomfort. They understand that success doesn't happen overnight, and they're willing to put in the hard work day after day to make their dreams a reality. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. What sets them apart from everyone else? Yes, they have talent, but they also have relentless energy and a refusal to quit. They are laser focused on their goals, and they bring that energy to every task they tackle. Whether it's a sports figure who's up at 4 a.m. training, an entrepreneur working tirelessly to grow their business, or an artist pouring everything they have into their craft, the common denominator is the energy and relentlessness they bring to the table. They don't stop when it gets hard. They keep going because they know that every challenge they face is just a stepping stone toward their ultimate success. Relentlessness also involves having the mental toughness to push through when you feel like giving up. Everyone has those moments of doubt, when it seems like the world is against them, when the finish line feels so far away. But relentless people don't give in to that doubt. They dig deep, find that inner strength, and keep moving forward. They push themselves harder, not because it's easy, but because they know that the pain they feel now will be worth the reward on the other side. Energy and relentlessness also mean that you don't just wait for things to happen. You create momentum. You take action, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you don't know exactly how everything will play out. Success is built on taking consistent action, and that action requires energy, but it's not just about working hard. It's about working smart too. You can't just put in effort for the sake of effort. You have to focus that energy on the right tasks, the right opportunities, and the right people. That's where your relentlessness comes into play. It's about staying focused on your goals and not letting distractions, negativity, or doubt take you off course. In the end, energy and relentlessness are the two qualities that'll keep you going when everything else is trying to pull you back. If you want to achieve anything great, you have to bring that energy every single day and be relentless in your pursuit. Don't let anything stop you, and don't let anyone tell you that it's too hard, too impossible, or too much. You are capable of more than you know, and when you combine your energy with relentless determination, there's nothing that can stand in your way. Shifting your mindset is the key to unlocking a level of success and fulfillment you've never experienced before. How you think about yourself, your goals, and the world around you determines how you approach life's challenges. Your mindset shapes your actions, your responses, and ultimately your results. The most successful individuals understand the power of mindset, and they make a conscious effort to cultivate a mindset that supports their ambition. It's not about avoiding negativity. It's about training yourself to focus on the possibilities, not the problems. It's about seeing opportunities instead of obstacles and adopting a perspective that propels you forward, no matter what stands in your way. The first step in shifting your mindset is recognizing that your current way of thinking might be limiting you. Often, we get stuck in patterns of thought that don't serve us. We hold on to self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs that prevent us from reaching our full potential. These negative thoughts become habits, and before long they shape the way we perceive the world and our place in it. But the great thing is that you have the power to change your mindset at any moment. It's a decision you make. Every day you have the choice to either let your current beliefs hold you back or to embrace new, empowering beliefs that push you toward your goals. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your mindset is to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are fixed traits that cannot change. People with a fixed mindset believe that if they fail at something, it means they're just not good enough, and that failure is a reflection of their abilities. On the other hand, a growth mindset is rooted in the belief that you can improve and grow through effort, learning, and perseverance. With a growth mindset, failure isn't something to fear. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and get better. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Adopting a growth mindset means that you stop seeing challenges as threats. Instead, you begin to see them as opportunities to develop new skills, to build resilience, and to get closer to your ultimate goal. It's about recognizing that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of handling more than you ever thought possible. This shift in mindset allows you to face the toughest challenges with confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you will learn something valuable and come out stronger. Another essential aspect of mindset is the way you view success. If you see success as something that's only for the lucky or the gifted, you will constantly feel like it's out of your reach. But if you change your mindset and see success as something that's built through hard work, persistence, and discipline, you begin to understand that success is within your control. It's not about luck. It's about the decisions you make every single day. It's about the small, consistent actions that add up over time to create massive results. When you start seeing success as a result of your own effort, your approach to life changes. You stop waiting for things to happen, and you start making things happen. Another key to shifting your mindset is letting go of the fear of failure. Many people are paralyzed by the thought of failing. They avoid taking risks because they're afraid of not succeeding. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end. It's a necessary part of the journey. Every successful person has experienced failure in some form. The difference is they didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they used it as a learning experience. They understood that failure is not a reflection of who they are. It's simply a part of the process. When you shift your mindset to see failure as feedback, you stop being afraid of it. You embrace it, knowing that it's helping you get one step closer to success. Along with embracing failure comes the need to change your internal dialogue. Your thoughts create your reality. If you're constantly thinking, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or this is too hard, you will create a reality where those things are true. Your mindset shapes how you experience the world. If you believe that you can't succeed, your actions will reflect that belief, and you will inevitably fail to reach your potential. But if you change your thoughts to, I am capable, I have what it takes, and I will find a way, you will begin to take actions that align with those beliefs. Your thoughts will empower you to keep going even when things get tough. Our powerful shift in mindset also involves cultivating gratitude. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you begin to see the abundance in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. It helps you recognize that you already have the tools, the support, and the opportunities to create the life you want. Gratitude also shifts your energy. When you're grateful, you attract more positive energy into your life. You begin to see the world as a place of opportunity rather than a place of limitation. This mindset shift can open doors you didn't even know existed. Finally, shifting your mindset requires a commitment to growth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, continually learning, evolving, and striving for excellence. It's about setting high standards for yourself and consistently working to meet them. A growth-oriented mindset isn't satisfied with mediocrity. It's always looking for ways to improve and push further. This mindset drives you to seek out new opportunities, challenge yourself, and never settle for less than your best. Changing your mindset isn't easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But when you make the decision to shift your perspective, everything begins to change. The way you approach life, the way you handle challenges, and the way you see yourself all start to transform. And with that transformation comes the possibility of achieving things you once thought were out of your reach. In conclusion, the journey to success is not defined by the circumstances you face, but by the way you respond to them. It begins with how you talk to yourself, with the words you choose to empower or limit your potential. By speaking to yourself with confidence and belief, you start to reshape your reality. Challenges, instead of being seen as obstacles, become opportunities for growth when you approach them with the right mindset. Energy and relentlessness are your fuel. Showing up every day with determination, even when the path is tough, is what separates success from failure. And above all, a shift in mindset is essential. It's about believing in your own power, viewing failure as a stepping stone, and committing to continual growth. When you master these principles, positive self-talk, resilience in the face of adversity, relentless effort, and a growth-oriented mindset, you unlock your true potential. Now is the time to take control of your narrative, to speak life into your goals, and to take relentless action toward your future. The power to change is in your hands, and it starts with the way you choose to think, speak, and act. So make the decision today to take charge, because greatness is within your reach.